Okay, I'm not sure when I gotta make a new capture, a camera capture. Video capture device. Can I just do a video capture? Whatever. Alright, that's good enough, I suppose. I feel like it's kind of an awkward angle. I definitely want this to be over here a little more. I'm gonna look at my iPad so I can see. Because I don't know if anyone's watching the stream, and I gotta make sure, I gotta see what it's gonna be like when I enter the game, because the game, I don't have it, like, it's set up in a completely different, I don't even know what my resolution on my computer is. So, I think it's like 1080 by whatever the hell. But yeah, it's gonna change all this stuff, so I might just 1440, that's way too high for this computer. Well, actually no, I think this is good. I'm gonna finish that. Okay. And that should be good. Oh yeah, because it didn't resize the window or anything, but just downloaded a full 2019 car set. Only put the 17 cars in here because, well, obviously that's the car I'm gonna be driving. Gotta turn the brightness up. I'm gonna be driving the little hug car first. Finally gonna make my way to my channel to see I'm using a face cam right now because I feel like it adds to the experience when I'm using a wheel. Alright, everything is like completely full screen, everything looks good. I am gonna move my face cam up a tiny bit higher. I hope that's in a good spot. Why did I just open that back up instead of the game? Oh my god, this is the first time I've ever been able to like actually see the done button and all that stuff. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I put that in the right spot, then we're gonna get rolling. I don't know why I said it like that. Alright, yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. Gonna do Nashville first. Gonna do I might do a 30 lap race. No, I'm gonna do a 5% for all these. Can you go down even lower? No. Practice length. I don't care about that because I can just go whenever I want to. I found this track to be kind of weird. So I'm gonna put this at 98 difficulty. Because 97 was too easy, but I remember 100 being too hard. And that's from my experience earlier in the day. This is my new wheel, by the way. It's a Logitech. Oh, the textures are terrible. I'm gonna redo those in a second. I'm also gonna make sure the game volume isn't too loud. So now I gotta go see that. That's from my experience earlier in the day. This is my new wheel, by the way. It's a Logitech. Oh, the textures are terrible. I'm gonna redo those in a second. I'm also gonna make sure the game volume isn't too loud. Okay, the game audio. Oh my god, the game audio is fine. I'm gonna start slipping and sliding. This track is very tight too, which I don't really like. I like being a little loose. Don't like being too loose, like super on edge, but I like being at least a little loose. But yeah, I'm gonna see what kind of lap I can lay down. Usually I can lay down like 30-second laps, around 30 seconds, in the 30-second bracket. And this brake pedal is so stiff. Like, I have it calibrated to where it's not gonna... Like, pushing it all the way down isn't full brake. But yeah. Just gonna see what kind of lap I can get here. Okay, gonna draft off Kurt Busch. I did not get much draft there. 30.561. I want to see what the AIs are going to be getting after that. There we go. I crashed myself already. But yeah, let's see what kind of laps the AIs are getting. Okay, that's the fastest lap somehow. Kyle Larson's kind of running me down. Let's see if he passes me. No, Bowman did. And I'm going to see if they get any faster. Alright, no, so that probably was like the perfect setup there. Okay. I don't know if I changed the steering ratio, but I'm also going to try out, oh my god, NR 2018. Why is it always so slippery in NR when we're qualifying? I don't get that. Because it's not me changing the setup or anything. That would make sense. Because I do normally change the setup for... I add a bunch of tape usually for downforce in qualifying. Also feel like I'm sawing on the wheel a lot more than I normally would be. Whoa. Almost spun it out. And again. I want to get like a Sunny D hat or something. So this can be more immersive, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, that lap was worse than my practice lap. Yeah, I'm sliding those right side tires way too much. And I spun myself out. Just trying too hard. Because I know the AIs are usually a lot faster in qualifying. I'm not even going to qualify, actually. Because I'll be better in the race. I like starting from the back, too. My hands got all twisted up there. Because I don't change my hand position on the wheel, ever. I'm like Joey Logano. I just keep my hands in the same spot on the wheel. Even if I flip it upside down, like I'll twist my arms all up. Okay, and I can see the game in the stream looks pretty choppy. But you know, that's just 1047 house for you. Gonna go to 2003 Atlanta after this. Because that was my favorite track. Gonna run the top. Because I don't want to risk spinning it out already. And I hit the wall and I spun. Dude, oh my god. I hate the AIs. That was all my fault, but why did the AIs slow down so much in the corners when they don't have to? It's like an instant. It's probably just because I can't use the brakes. Because I cannot press this brake pedal all the way down. It is way too stiff. I mean, maybe if I put shoes on, but I'm inside right now. I don't want to put shoes on. Oh my god. It's a 15-lap race. I'm gonna get Yep. I don't even care. I just want to see if I can make it one corner. Yes, I can. Middle of 3. I'm usually a lot faster here on the outside. Oh, yeah. Too bad I got a penalty, so this doesn't really count for anything. Over-revving. I did not even know I was spinning out there. I was not listening until it was too late. That's something I hate about NR, though. The way the tire model is, once you get even a tiny bit sideways, there's almost no saving it, ever. I just tugged really hard on my headphones. You know, but I should not be having the wheel locked all the way to the right there. And, like, not be able to save it at all. But, okay. I'm gonna try that one more time. One more time. Goal's gonna be a top 10 finish. Especially the way I was blowing through everybody there. This wheel stand is kind of on the fritz, too. So if you see the wheel move to a lower position, that's why. And I would like to show off this paint scheme by going to the external views like this, but as you can see, there's not much to show off. Okay. Just finish all the laps. And maybe even reach the goal of a top 15. We got the modern day Stenhouse on the inside. Oh, Cindric, why are you going so slow? Spotter just confirmed. That's a teammate. Okay. I do have cautions on, but there's no caution for that, because I guess we didn't really crash. But yeah, no. Not getting a top 15 out of this, even. Maybe not even a top 20, because wait. Yeah, this will only push me up to 21st, I think, if I... Actually, no, worse than that. I think I'm dead last right now, 26th. Jesus Christ, I'm like the fastest car on the track. Barely clear a Cole Custer. There it goes. Had the wheel upside down and just can't get it out of that spin. I don't care about RSCC right now. I do care about it, but people being in there, I mean, it's fine. You know, it's not like something crazy. Especially, like, I knew you'd be inviting people. But okay, I'm gonna do Atlanta now, because, you know, why not? I'm gonna do 100 here, because it's a default track. Realistic damage, weather's realistic. This should be a lot easier for me to complete, because this is a type of track that I like. I'm using my Charlotte Knight setup here. This track is really slippery, though. I've noticed in NR when you're driving on a kind of slip... Wait a minute, I'm at a default track. The textures look good. Not good, but they look a little more passable than Nashville. Alright, but yeah, I noticed, though, in NR, when you're driving on a real slick track, the car is literally gliding against the racing surface. Like, in the replay, your car will be going in and out of the track. Which is silly. Yep, and because it's cloudy, going faster. Almost spun out there. But no, since it's cloudy, going faster, over-revving the engine. Great stuff to see. Chase Briscoe's gonna help out my lap a little bit. Jesus Christ! 203 miles an hour into turn 1. A 28.556. That's my best lap ever here. Almost going 200 into 3 that time. You can hear the well, I don't know if you can hear it in the stream. I, at least, can hear the tires begging for mercy. 28.477. Got Chase Elliott here. Oh, dang it. I thought I had it there for a second. I'm used to the car just not being able to snap out of a slide like that. So I overcorrected that hard. But yeah, you can see the car like glitching in and out of the track when I'm going through the corner here. Well, not here because I crashed, but you get the point. At some points, you can see that. Let's see what everyone else is getting. 28.7. Was my lap really that good? This is on 100% difficulty, by the way. I can prove it. Opponent strength, 100. Alright, I'm going to qualify. Don't want to do the qualify. Okay, we're qualifying in the day. In the sunshine, kinda. It's not as cloudy. So maybe I'll qualify kind of far back. Be able to make things interesting. I almost died again. And again. This is what I'm talking about with NR2K3 being, like, really edgy. Because you probably can't see my car getting sideways, but it's there. Like, to you, it looks like I'm just driving a normal lap. But that's why I've started to complain recently about how in NASCAR heat, your car is just, like, in a constant slide, and it takes no effort to hang on to it. But that's also because I've heard NASCAR heat was made on an engine made for dirt racing games. So that actually makes perfect sense. My car did not feel this stable earlier. Maybe it's just because I'm talking, so I'm not entirely focused on this. I think the first lap's going to be faster. I kind of drifted up the track there. 28.764. That is ridiculous. See the qualifying results. Yeah, okay, I was a good bit faster than Ryan Blaney. Not as much faster. Lag. Yeah, that's what OBS does. That actually makes perfect sense. Yes. 28.7. See the qualifying results. Yeah, okay, I was a good bit faster than Ryan Blaney. Not as. Dude, why is it lagging so bad? God damn. Like, I'm looking at the stream, it's terrible. I'm gonna look at OBS and see if it... Is it really trying to say I've dropped 0 frames? That's a bunch of baloney. Dude, why is it lagging so bad? God damn. I'm looking at the stream. And of course people start watching once it gets terrible. Is it really trying to say I've dropped 0 frames? That's a bunch of baloney. Okay. It looks like it might be working now. And it's cloudy for the race, so you already know this is going to be a handful. And people want higher horsepower. I can barely control my car. Oh, and I didn't go because I was looking at the stream. Spun my tires pretty bad right there. Yeah, Blaney, I'm the leader. I gotta speed up. Keep it at like 62. I think if I put less cars in the field, I think it'll run a little better. Like the stream. 62 is usually what the AI keeps it at here. There's no side draft in this game. Wish there was. I wouldn't have lost the lead right there already if there was. Dude, the cars are so edgy on cold tires. My spotter's not telling me if there's someone on my outside or not. He didn't say clear, he didn't say not clear. Whoa. Alright. Okay. Third place. I gotta stop over-revving the engine. I'm gonna blow the engine. Oh my god. I think the reason I'm getting such a big run on Larson is because he's stuck to the back of Blaney. There he goes, making a move. Here comes Hamlin. Want to make sure he doesn't get to my inside. Hamlin. Love how you can't see out the side mirrors in these cars. I don't know if you saw how... I don't know if my eyes really got as wide as I think they did. Dude, oh my god, this car is hard to drive. Oh, Blaney, no! That wasn't even my fault. Blaney just killed me. There's no point in trying to keep it out of the wall now. I gotta see that, because once you get a little high here... No, but Blaney just put on some tunes. I can't. You think the stream's lagging bad right now? Dude, you must be, like, hacking the game or something. Because, of course, you get involved. Look at this scallywag. I didn't even know it was Bowman behind me. But, yeah, of course you decide to get in the wreck. Arrgh. And I was going to be fine. But, no, Blaney just... I don't know if I came down on him. I might have, because I was all over the place there. But... on my end, it looks like he just decided to execute me. For nothing. No reason. I'm gonna look at that from a better angle. Surprised Hamlin didn't try to wreck me. Yeah, I had to get way out of the gas. And once you get... if you exit high here, it's like a death trap. You can't see it. I'm gonna go to Blaney's onboard. It's one thing I love about NR2K3. You can, I'm gonna do cockpit view, actually. See exactly what Blaney saw. This is going into turn 3, I think. See, look at my car inside the track. That's so stupid. Okay, yeah, it looked like I came down a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna restart that race, though. And it's actually, is it lagging? Kinda. Gonna try and actually complete this race, though. That was like, what, lap 3? Lap 3. Speaking of Daytona, I might do a Daytona race after this. That's my reward. If I finish this race, I get to do a Daytona race. I kind of do like how slick the track is. I feel like if it were actual other players I was playing with and not AI with infinite grip, I think I'd be having a lot more fun right now. Oh yeah, I'll do some Gen 7. Green flag. Okay, I got a good start that time. Whoa. I spun my tires there, I think. Because my car just darted to the right. Dude, I am not making myself look good right now. I'm making myself look like the worst NR2K3 player the world's ever seen. Yep, you could see a little tire mark there, and I had it gathered up, but Hamlin couldn't slow down in time. If the caution came out there, I would have just... I got distracted reading that message. But no, I think... if the caution... If this game was able to understand that single car spins are a caution, then I think I would have just kept going there. Right, yeah. Gonna hold 60. Oh yeah! And the Daytona I'm gonna do, since I haven't installed many tracks, or reinstalled many tracks since I deleted the game a few months ago. Since I haven't reinstalled many tracks, it's gonna be 2003 Daytona. There we go. Alright, the first two turns are always the sketchy ones. Hamlin might get under me here, because I'm sideways. This gives me a huge appreciation for now when I'm watching Xfinity and truck races and I see like every little wiggle now. Okay, I can run pretty fast right there. Once I get too high though. I was probably lucky to not snap loose there. It's like Texas. Like, it looks like Hamlin's able to go full throttle through there, though. I'm lifting a good bit entering the corner. And as we've seen at Nashville, if you lightly brush the AI, even if you hit them, like, in the rear bumper where they should spin out, you spin out. Like, the bumpers grip together and it spins your car around. Big run. How is the car turning left on its own there? Drifting up, can't make any contact with him. Looks like I'll beat him to the line. Alright, clear. Again. Dude, it's that 5 out of 17. My hands are tired already. And this should be just enough laps to see a little bit of tire fall off happen. Especially here, where it's as slick as it is. Keep having to look down to make sure the stream's still going good. Hamlin's not letting me pull away, though. And I gotta calm down on the over-revving or I'll blow my engine. Alright. I've kind of pulled away a little bit, so I am gonna chill out on the over-revving. 10 to go. I don't win many races in NR2003. I think I remember my first win. It was 2019 when I started playing the game, you know. But it was 2019, Joey Logano 2012 at 2003 Talladega. You know, base Talladega in the game. And I had a penalty, but the race was so short, the game let me finish the race without serving the penalty, and it let me win. I don't know if it actually said I won. And then after that, dude, I thought I saw something behind me. And I messed that corner up proper. I am so glad that well, number one, that I didn't spin out. Because I thought I was going to spin out there for a second. I keep looking over to get glimpses of what's going on around me. But I gotta stop doing that. Coming to 7 to go. We are past the halfway point. This is the only NASCAR game I can play right now, too. I just came to that realization. Because I have to delete all my Heat games and reinstall them. Which brings up another concern I was having earlier today. Are my DLCs going to reinstall? Because I have them downloaded, but if they don't reinstall because they're not on the store or whatever, I'm going to be kind of mad. Because all my data got corrupted on the PS4. Like Roblox NASCAR games I can play at least. But right. 5 to go. Watch me blow the engine. Imagine I did the full Coke 600 in this. You'd like be able to see the muscles grow in my arms. Like if I ever do a 100% race in this game, I'm gonna do like a beginning flex and then an after flex. And you're gonna see me go from Mr. Twig arms to like Joe Bartolozzi. Don't like turning right on the straights that much, but I don't really mind right now. And I can feel the tire fall off. Having to lift a lot more. You can see it in the lap times. Well, that was a lot better than the last lap. 3 to go. And I'm ahead by about a second and a half, so I can kind of calm it down a little bit. I'm just glad I'm not on cold tires anymore and I'm not almost spinning out all the time. 2 to go. With force feedback, I feel like I'd be a little better at not spinning the car out, but I don't want to wear out the wheel. Alright, 1 to go. Yeah, I'm gonna do Daytona next race, though. As a reward for having to sit through this awful, boring domination win. I thought Denny Hamlin was gonna stick with me the entire race, but he lost all his momentum after like lap 2 or 3. Woohoo! That is what I'm talking about. And here comes Denny Hamlin. Are there really that many new chat messages? Jesus, Alex. Then again, I have been looking away from the screen for a while. Oh yeah, and a game where you can do, like, proper burnouts. Why is Kyle Busch still out here? Was he a lap down or something? Okay, I gotta go do burnouts in the proper burnout area. Okay. That was so exciting. Let's watch the replay of the burnout. Just one of the spinouts, though. Woo. Look how bad the textures look. Because, Alex, I don't know if you were here at the very, very beginning of the stream. I changed the rendering settings and like the configuration settings. And yeah, my name's still EJ Ethan Dinger in this, too. Get out of car. Yes, by almost 2 seconds. I win the race. So exciting. So fun. Shows some muscle at Atlanta. That's pathetic. I gotta put that away. Oh god, we're using a different game. I don't want to use a different game. Okay, but Daytona. Super speedways are kind of tricky with the difficulty. I'll do 97 here for this. I'm gonna run the fifth third car. Actually, let me see. This says Sunny D Pink, but it's not the Sunny D Pink scheme. It's the fifth third scheme. But the reason it's like that is because... Okay, yeah, this is the one. This is the one. I gotta import the scheme. See if I can find it. And that should work. Well, if I can actually click on it. Yes, it did. I gotta change that sponsor. But I'll do that later. Is the game about to crash or something? Okay, no, there's just a lot of cars. I'm gonna reconfigure this. I think if I configure it to where it's gonna be... like, to where it's gonna look a little worse, I think it'll run better. Like, I can run it in a really, really small window. I'm gonna do 1280 by 720. We'll see what that looks like. It's gonna reconfigure my entire computer screen, though. I'm gonna see what that looked like in the stream. The stream's way behind. See what that looks like. It's gonna reconfigure my entire computer screen, though. Like, I think it'll be black for, like, around most of the screen. But I don't care. I do. Gonna pretend I don't, though. Is it really gonna be in that window? Dude, it can't even render doing that. I'm gonna change... I gotta figure out what my settings used to be like. Because, you know, I changed it at the beginning of the stream. I don't remember what it used to be on. Because I just set it to something random. Oh, my computer's frozen. Great. Okay. I'll try this. This is like a random ass thing. Okay, that looks really weird. But it's in the middle of the screen, so potentially. I'm gonna check that out in the stream. I'll try this. This is like a random ass thing. Okay, that looks really weird. But it's in the middle of the screen, so potentially. Okay, it wasn't actually in the middle of the screen. In the stream, at least. For me, it's dead center. But it's just a really small screen now. To buy time, I'm gonna go back and watch. Like the bumpers grip together and it spins your car around. Big run. How is the car turning left on its own there? Drifting up, can't make any contact with him. Okay. Oh, why is it so far to the side? I'm gonna try my best to fix that. I'm gonna move that there. And let's see what that does. Gonna go back once again so I can... I'm gonna go back and watch Blaney wrecking me. Even though I wrecked myself there. Just to kill time. I spun my tire. Okay. That looks better, but it still looks stupid. I don't care, though, because that's kind of what it looks like on my screen. I want to turn the desktop audio on. Headphone. Is it really, like, that not loud? Hey, I can see myself. Smiling like a creep. Oh, the game crashed. That's great. It's probably because I opened it and closed it so many times. It is kind of sensitive to stuff like that. Anyways, going to Daytona, 97%. I might qualify for this. I think I'm going to. Oh, I can barely see any of the inside of my car. Ooh, the textures are pretty much full quality now, though. So I'm going to do this qualifying lap in the external view. And hopefully this doesn't lag. I think my main concern is the lag. Fourth gear. have a really small steering ratio. Okay, I'm gonna pause that and see how that sounds. Hopefully this doesn't lag. Okay, that's like perfect, I think. I don't know how it'll be around other cars, but it sounds like my voice was a lot louder than the game, so that's fine. I just want you to be able to hear the game. So when I'm talking about hearing things, I don't look crazy. Pretty sure last time I did this, I qualified dead last, just like the Heat games.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Actually, no, I qualified at Talladega, and it was like second to last, which is still terrible. I'm running too high right now. This is like Gen 7 qualifying speed. 182. Sheesh. And this is like default 2003 Cup physics. Just with a 2019 skin over it. I'm gonna see what this first lap is, because I'm probably not getting any better than that. Dead last? Yep. I am just not gonna qualify for this race. See how long it's gonna be. 10 laps, hopefully. Yeah, 10 laps.
Drivers, start your engines.
Starting behind my teammate, Ryan Newman. We're not at a decent frame rate, especially for my standards. Stream bitrate sucks. I can turn that up, actually. I can turn my bitrate up if I really wanted to. I don't know if that's gonna... Because I feel like it's just low quality in general. Actually, no. The bitrate would help, but I'm gonna do this race first. Because my computer's gonna start running really... Yeah, you see the game? I just dropped like 10 frames there.
Get ready now.
I might try and Kyle Busch 2011 this start. You don't get a penalty for passing on the top before the green.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Okay, terrible start because I was in third gear by accident. Since there's so few laps, I'm going to make some daring maneuvers, if I can. You're not getting down here, Eric Jones. No, you're not.
Keep low. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Eric, you've seen this car before. You won a race because of this car. Wiping out all your competition.
Stay low.
So I don't want to hear you asking.
You're in the middle.
That was a bad move. And you can't really give pushes here. I think I'm... Okay, I think I'm clear of the bottom. Because it was Stenhouse up there. And I don't really have much speed right now. We're also not going fast. I thought we were supposed to be hitting the 200s. Look at this boring 186 in the draft.
Keep low. Keep low.
Pretend side drafting Eric Jones right now for last place.
Still there.
That confirms, though, no matter how good of a race I have, I am not getting up to the front.
Stay low.
And this car is handling like poop.
Keep low. Still there. Stay low. Clear outside.
Clear of Eric Jones now. Doesn't do me any good, because I'm still in last. You know, close enough to last. Got a teammate behind me. He's following me. I might just wreck myself. So I'm gonna go turn the difficulty down a little bit.
You're now in the top 20.
Because I don't feel like downloading modern Daytona. Especially because my stream's gonna crash if I do that. Alright, I've caught the back half of the actual pack. So maybe, just maybe. Things can happen now.
Outside. Still there. You're
Also, I don't know if I've mentioned it. I'm using a 2021 car set while driving a 2019 car. I mean, it was obvious with Larson being in the 5 and all that.
You're now in the top 20. Still there. Keep low. Clear outside.
God, there's only 6 to go already? Sheesh. I gotta do a smaller field. Like 2020 Clash, 6 cars. I should do a full Daytona 500 in this game next year.
More to go.
5 to go. I've moved up 5 spots. This entire... Oh, checking up. That's what I want to see.
Clear. Clear. Outside.
And contrary to what we saw with
3 wide.
Christopher Bell a second ago, I didn't even mean to get to the bottom here. 4 wide, though. Daring moves.
Hold your line. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Move that may wreck the whole field.
On the bottom. 3 wide.
Yeah. Harvick came down on me, though.
Race back to the line.
So, not my fault, technically. Even though, yes, because I forced it 4 wide at Daytona. I think I came up on Harvick anyways. It's always this game, it makes you think it's not your fault at first. Just so you look like a dummy. Alright, I'm gonna put the difficulty at 95 though. I think I was doing that earlier and it worked pretty well. You know, I might... I don't know, this qualify setup, I'm gonna turn the steering ratio all the way down again. I can't just call it qualify. So qualify wheel. As if I'm ever going to be not using the a wheel with this game. And if I don't get past 181 in the corners, I'm just not doing this. Does this car have no horses? Oh my goodness, this thing is slow. I'm speeding up through the corner though. Good sign. Maybe not, because it's 180.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
It's got to be as smooth as possible. Kind of helped me because I was turning down the hill. The pedals to the metal right now, mind you. And I'm going this slow. Try and hold 184. Lost a few.
One more lap.
20th. Not dead last somehow. Close enough. But the fact that I'm qualifying basically where I was running in that last race. Trying my best not to change lanes on the straightaway.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
Nope, qualified last again. Well, yeah, I'm qualifying at Daytona. It's boring. It's not supposed to be exciting.
Drivers, start your engines.
Gotta start the race. Oh god, it's cloudy, so it's slick. That makes things fun. Also, I love how Byron's running a playoff car right now. There's no Daytona playoff race, William Byron. What are you doing? It's like when he was running that red spoiler at Daytona in 2023. I might just cheat and just start at the front.
Get ready now. Going green.
Gonna try and Kyle Busch 2011 it.
Cars in.
Gotta time it.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Somehow that wasn't a penalty. So here we go. No way I didn't get turned. Should I send it 4 wide? No.
Car inside.
I really would. Especially because you can't push. Like, I can push him, but we're not going to go anywhere. And if I get the slight bit offset, the slightest bit offset, I'm clear middle.
Car outside.
I'm clear on the bottom, too. Okay, good.
Still there. Keep low.
Just going to pretend it's an actual cutoff race. And I'm going to must win. Must get out of my way, Chase. Briscoe, how did I save that? And he's coming down on me still. Come on.
Clear of pit lane.
That was the greatest save I've ever done in my life, and then Briscoe keeps coming down. What you gotta go up a little bit. There's racetracks up there. Come on, Chase Briscoe. Must get out of my way, Chase Briscoe. How did I save that? And he's coming down on me still. Restart the race.
Drivers, start your engines.
I actually might Kyle Busch 2011 it. But just, like, from the actual distance. Maybe not the actual distance, but from, like, here. Can't start too far back. And I'm gonna go on the bottom. The AIs don't leave any room though. That's what I'm concerned about here. So I might have to go middle.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
That was a really good start. Not gonna gain any more than I did last time though, unfortunately. Clear the middle though. So I will gladly take that.
Outside. Inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Hold your line.
Think
Inside. Keep high.
is Elliott still there?
Stay high.
Not anymore. I am not lifting. I am if I get into a situation where I have to.
Keep high. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
No, but I wish the spotter would say 4 wide when you're 4 wide. I don't know if there's any NASCAR games that tell you you're 4 wide. It just, they're only programmed for 3. Which I don't get. 4 wide isn't too uncommon these days. Common enough at least to where the spotter should be able to say it. Also, I am over revving this engine.
Still there.
Wish I could get low.
Still there. Clear.
I am a lot faster than I was last time.
Outside. Stay low. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Keep digging. You're in the top 10. Good job.
I'm in the top 10? No, I'm 13th. They're crashing.
Keep low.
A big wreck just happened and there's no caution. Maybe I didn't turn cautions on. I don't know if it was really a big crash, but I saw at least 2 cars. Like Logano was sideways facing the pack. Almost going 200 now.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Car outside.
Don't like being under Briscoe after what just happened.
Stay low.
Maybe I'm in the top 10 now.
You're in the top 10.
Yeah, 7th. Larson might be the leader. There's smoke from the crash that happened a lap ago
Still there.
that the game still refuses to acknowledge. 7 to go.
The next car's the leader. Keep low.
Next car is the leader. No, he's not. William Byron is not the leader. But I will be in a second.
Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Keep low. Clear.
Am I really clear? I am.
Car outside.
Get out of here, Kyle Larson.
Keep low. The next car's the leader. Okay, you're in second.
There's a new king in town.
Still there. Clear.
Clear. Yes. I got a block. Here comes Harvick. Dude, I can't see out the right side of the mirror. So I have to like stay in the middle so I can see if they're getting a run. So I can just barely see the side of Larson's car. My hands are starting to hurt a lot.
Just 5 more to go. You're in
I
first.
don't know why I'm so fast through that section. I'm in first. Yeah, I know that. It's the problem at hand. Harvick got a good run. Going to the bottom. If my car gets super tight, I might lose the lead. If I get off the bottom, oh my god. It's about to happen. My engine blew. Are you kidding me? How does my engine blow?
Let's go. Race back to the line.
Because you have to be running full throttle like that to... There is no way I just blew my engine. I just realized you can't even see my mirror at all in the stream because my face cam's covering it. But no, dude, I gotta adjust this setup. So fourth gear can take a little more. A smaller number is better for higher speeds. I'm gonna set that as small as it'll possibly go then. Because I was doing the qualify setup. Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. I was using the qualify setup. Ugh. So it wasn't me over revving the motor or anything. It was, I had 90% grill tape.
Drivers, start your engines.
God, what a silly turn of events. And no one's watching the stream anymore. Because it's boring.
Get ready now. Going green. Pit car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Not gonna gain many spots. Well, Bubba just kind of got out of my way there.
Inside.
But yeah, this car definitely drives a little better. But it's annoying that I got halfway through that last race and then blew up. I feel like Carson Hocevar right now. Let's go, Newman. See, pushes don't do anything.
Keep high. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Inside. Outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Outside. Keep low.
Setup's probably going to be slower than the
Stay low. Car in
qualify one too.
You're now in the top 20. Still there. Keep high.
Really like the middle of the track in this Daytona though.
Hold your line. Inside. Stay high.
The bottom and middle are good to run. Top,
Keep high.
no way. And I'm middle of 3. Not a good position to be in.
Keep high.
Someone give me a gap in the bottom. Oh, my car is so tight.
Keep high.
No gaps are opening.
Keep high. Clear inside. Inside.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna run the qualify setup with less tape in a minute.
Clear.
Finally. Sheesh.
Car outside.
That was almost a crash. There is nowhere to go right now. Why do we have to be 3 wide? I hope he didn't just say I'm up top 3 wide. Okay, no, he said on the bottom. And yes. I'd make it 4 wide middle. But that's only gonna go somewhere for like 2 seconds. That didn't even upset the car that much, but I was expecting it to. Like, I didn't have to make any correction whatsoever there. But I felt like I did. Like, I felt like I was going to. I've really gained that many spots just sitting here. I have no idea where the track's at. Just following Stenhouse. You know, the other Stenhouse. Post 2019 Stenhouse. Nothing new in the chat, I see. Okay, yeah, my car's not blowing up right now. Ugh. Bottom of 3. I'm not so sure I'm not bottom of 4. If I get a good enough run, Elliot's giving me an air push. Alright, it's gonna be 4 to go here. I think I might be in the top 10 now. Because I had to have passed at least 2 cars there. 6th. Okay, we're doing really good. I'm gonna be 3rd here. I'm gonna see if I can push Almirola to the lead. I wish side draft worked. Gonna be 2nd. Got Reddick behind me. I like to pretend to side draft a lot. I think I'm clear. No Reddick. No Reddick. I want to be behind Bell so I can get his draft. There we go. Fake side draft, fake side draft. I'm not really fake side drafting that much. Clear, apparently. I don't know how much I can trust that, though. I can't see him. Okay, I was clear. I am still clear. 2 to go. Just gotta follow Reddick in my mirror. I'm running really good frames because I'm in front now. There's no cars to load in. Is that Larson on the top? I'm not going to be able to block that if he gets a run. Can't see. I'd be able to see if he's at my door if I program the buttons. But unfortunately, I didn't. Okay, I don't need to block that. 1 to go. Might do some Gen 7 after this. I hear. Yep, car outside.
Keep low.
You're not passing me, Kyle Larson.
Keep low.
We're dragging back a little bit. Oh no.
Stay low.
No way. Dang it.
Get it flattened out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Larson won. And we're upside down.
Great job, buddy.
Yeah, tell that to my... Oh my god, I have a lot of damage. Totally unintentional. I flipped a few times. Dang it. I want to do that again. I'll do a Talladega race later. But yeah, if I could actually see out my mirror, I would have been able to block that and stop that run. Guess that made it more exciting, though. I'm gonna rewatch that entire last lap. Because I thought I had that, but... So I gotta remember, 95 is the best difficulty for Daytona. Because I can lead, but I can also lose the lead. You could see me coming up, like, thinking about blocking it, and... Again, if side draft existed in this game, I probably would have been good there. Could have come up and side drafted. And yeah, I would have won if there was side draft. But also if there were pushes, I guess. And then I, totally unintentionally wreck Larson. Oh no. No way. Dang it. Larson won. Alright, I might do a Talladega race. Alex, are you still here? I would assume not, because it says no one's watching. That was a pretty cool finish, though. How did I not lose second to Reddick? It says he was further back than he was. I think Reddick got second. Like, at the line there. Yeah, but I might do a full Daytona 500 or something in this game. Kyle Larson ekes out a win at Daytona. Truex lost a lot of spots. That was the most fun super speedway racing I've ever done in this game. A fun finish. Alright, yeah. This is the right car. I finally found a Fastenal scheme. You won't believe how long it took me to find this scheme for this game. But I finally did. I'm either going to run this, or... I want to see, is there... There's no Sunny D car. Like, obviously, we have this. But you're telling me I gotta, like, go out of my way and download the regular Sunny D car? Alright, then. Alright, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just drive the regular Fastenal car. Yeah, the Daytona one. What track should I go to? No one's here, so I guess I can just pick by myself. Which is what I do anyways. I might do... I don't know. I don't know if I want to do any of these. I might just do another 2 super speedways. Could do Pocono. That's probably not going to end well. Still got to use 2021's opponent schemes. Texas is 17 laps. I want to see what kind of laps I can lay down. Well, compared to the AI. First, I'm going to let the AI go for a little while. 29.4 is the time to get. So my goal will be like 29.5.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh, I got to set the setup. I forgot. The steering ratio is going to be way too high. Just going to call the setup wheel. Not wheel. WH. Oh my god. Wheel. Jesus. I'm gonna turn the bit rate up. File settings. Output bit rate. I'm gonna put it up to like 6,000. That's what it used to be at, I think. Apply. Okay. Because I don't have to worry about the bit rate of the stream messing with the game. Because it's not an online game.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Whoa.
Don't merge yet.
I'm already kinda confident about this. I might have to turn the difficulty up for this race. I'm gonna be saying all this and I'm gonna get like the 14th fastest lap or something. To make the race fun. Because you'll know I'm not gonna win. That was a nice power slide off the corner. Not nearly as loose as Atlanta. 28.7. Oh, 28. Yeah, I gotta turn the difficulty up. Oh! I gotta turn the difficulty way up. Also, turning the bitrate up looks like it didn't do much. It made my face maybe look better. I'm gonna put the difficulty on 100. Because I don't even know if they'll be getting those laps even with that. I'm gonna jump straight to qualifying. See what I got, if I've got anything. Then we'll do Talladega for the last race. Because I am getting a little tired now. I should try to get another one of those. I should try to get that free camera add-on again. After like a year and a half of trying, last summer I finally got it to work the way I wanted it to. Okay.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Watch the AIs get like a 28.1. Then I'll have to turn the difficulty back down a little bit. I might hit the wall just a little bit. I think that was a pretty decently sized hit, actually. Hopefully it didn't slow me down too much.
One more lap.
28.8. 17th. So if I get a 28.5 here. And I almost spun out entering the corner, so I think that seals the deal. Like, this lap's going to be slower than the first one. Yeah. Dead last. So I gotta turn the difficulty back down. 28.2. Like I said, they end up... I'll do 98. Because that might fall right into what I want. I'm gonna look at the practice times. 28.8, 28.5, okay. So with this, I would have been probably 4th. Not with the qualifying. I was terrible in qualifying. With the practice lap, I did. Now, the AIs are usually way faster. Well, it's the same in real life. But everyone's usually way faster in qualifying. Works out in my favor a little bit because it's cloudy. So it's going to be slick. I'm a lot better at driving on slick tracks than not slick tracks, I guess. I don't like being tight. That's a little too loose, though. I was not expecting it to be that sideways. Oh my god. This is going to be a difficult qualifying lap. Oh yeah, after the Talladega race, I'm going to try out this new EXE. It's not new, a lot of people know about it. But gotta be a little conservative into the corners this time. Can't lift off the gas too fast. Might have to use a little brake instead. Sliding off turn 2. There we go. That's great. I might just start it in last. I knew that was gonna happen. Because I've been... Even when the track's driving normally, I've been cutting it real close off turn 2. Like, once I was halfway... Once I committed to flying up the track, I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work with the track being this loose. And the wall kind of sneaks up on you off turn 2. Gonna try it one more time, though. Ooh. Held on to it that time. That's the first time this entire time I've gotten loose and I actually held on to it. I keep getting off the gas too much when I get loose. I keep a little foot in it. Might slide again. No way I didn't hit the wall there. If I don't mess up 3 and 4, this will be a really good lap. Like, I'm thinking 28.5s, maybe. I don't know if it'll be that good. 28.7, so... Same as before. Like in pra... Alright, I'm gonna have to just go with the 28.7. 21st. Great. Not a qualify setup, though, so... I guess it's not terrible. I started 20th at Daytona and almost won that. It's also Daytona. You get my point. And I am gonna zoom out a little bit. That did nothing. Actually did absolutely nothing. As painful as it's been today, I do like NR2K3 a lot. As most sim racers do. But, I mean, like... I feel like I'll be ranting about how little grip there is in the game a lot. It's also because I used to be using the loosest wheel of all time. Not as loose as I thought it'd be. That time. thought I was gonna insta-spin there. Almost did. Saw me correct to the right a little bit, mid-corner. Whoa. The AIs check up a lot into the corners. With what little brake I'm able to use, that's how I'm like... Well, whatever. I gotta focus. That was almost terrible. I don't know how I didn't grip into his back bumper and go to space. Got Alexander Jones right ahead of me. I just hit the wall. I feel like this guy, Tyler Reddick. Running 12th right, now. I'm gonna die. Oh, it was sliding. If I would have clipped Logano, it would have been game over. And we still got 14 to go. We're on lap 4. I feel like I've done like 15 laps. Not even close to halfway through this race. And Elliott comes down, and it's over. Because I freaked out about it. Made it about halfway through the field before that happened. I want to see if I really freaked out as much as I think I did. Elliott comes down, and yeah, and I'm the only one who gets collected in that. Rightfully. Oh my god, Pony message you? That's not right. Pony doesn't talk. Pony's an inanimate object. Not even close to halfway through this race. I guess I ended my misery right there, though. And Elliott comes down, and it's over. I think I kind of am like Kyle Larson, though. I either have a car that can win the race, or I spin myself out. Like, and crash myself. So, in that way, I am like Kyle Larson. I hope 95 works with this, too. I'm going to switch to the Talladega playoff car. I went too far. And this will be my last race of the stream. It's 1:55 a.m. I'm kind of proud that I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. No way that's live. Oh, it's not. That's not live. Why is it saying that's live and showing something 15 minutes ago? Not gonna qualify. There's no point in qualifying. 10 laps again. Got 10 laps to go from last to first. Oh my god, the textures look bad. Why do the textures look so bad? I wanted to see this car in full glory. And it looks depressing. Look at the weather. It looks like the haze in that one backrooms level. Like in that one backstage level where we're in like the cornfield or whatever. I might actually go out and change the settings just so you can actually see this paint scheme. Because I am going to do that. Shut up. Ren.dxg. And what you gotta do, I don't remember if it's DirectX or whatever the hell, but you just gotta spam a bunch of numbers in there. And then save. And that should work. I'm gonna do the same thing with this just to be safe. Save. I'm gonna download New Atlanta after this stream. Hopefully I'm driving the same car. Alright, still cloudy in the race. But there we go. This is like the highest quality you'll get in NR2003. Thought the game crashed when it got quiet. And I already dented the back of Corey LaJoy's car. Sorry, Corey. Sacrifice had to be made. Thing makes a funny noise. The crazy thing is I'm probably not going to use this wheel after this, after I finish this stream. I'm probably not going to use this wheel for another month. Which is good, I guess. I'll probably be able to keep this thing for like 10 years. 10 or 20 years. Just because I don't use it that much. Gonna be doing the same thing as Daytona, just through the middle. Where does damage go? I see it. It's...
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
I was gonna go middle. Why am I making a third lane? Hang on a second. I just realized I'm the one kinda making the third lane. Alright, Stenhouse. I don't like pushing in this game. I hate it as much as you do, but I need to get you... I need to get clear of the 21. Yes. Oh! I was not expecting it to give me that much bang for my buck. I'm never saying that again, but... It's gonna blow up again. I might be on the qualify setup.
You're in the middle, 3 wide, inside. Clear inside. You're in the middle, 3 wide, clear outside. Keep high. Still there.
Yeah, okay, I got really, really tight. I knew it was gonna get tight. I didn't think it was gonna be that tight.
Still there.
Just like that gap I tried to fit in. Tight.
Clear inside.
I think the car is gonna blow up anyway, though. And let's see, yep, this mod's damage on full display. I hate how it folds in the door like that. I'm gonna make sure I'm not on a qualify setup. See, I am on a qualify setup. So go to the fast setup. I didn't even make a regular setup for this. I probably rage quit after I realized I was gonna qualify last.
Drivers, start your engines!
What happened to the inside? Why'd the inside lane just not go? Denny Hamlin stopped at the front of the inside lane and just... I'm restarting that race. I don't want to. I don't want to do a race with just half the field.
Engines!
Especially since we'd all be starting in the same lane. And we'd never get, like, really packed up. Okay, they went that time. And they held it together. Woohoo! Let's all clap it up for the inside lane. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep right after this. I'll do Gen 7 in another stream. I might stream again tomorrow. Or in 2 months. If Alex got his way, it'd be in 2 months. So I might just do it in 2 months. Green flag.
Green, green, green.
Gotta be wary of that
Still there.
really tight condition I get off turn 2.
Stay high.
Because I remember I was doing a race earlier today here, and it was the same thing.
Hold your line.
It's really tight off turn 2.
Hold your line.
Nowhere else was it that tight.
Clear outside. Keep high. You're in the
Woo!
middle. 3 wide. Hold your line. Inside. Outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear inside. Still there. Inside. Keep high. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear outside.
Clear inside.
Outside. Still there.
How did I get that loose? God, this track drives like barnacle. Can't even start me on the inside either.
Start your engines!
Maybe I should have qualified. No, I don't know. I just want to try to get to the front. Which was pretty easy at Daytona. Looks like it's not going to be that easy here. I'm going to stare into the camera until we go green.
Pit car's in.
I gotta memorize when the green flag comes out. Like where Corey LaJoy is.
Green flag.
Right after he passes.
Green, green.
Right after he passes the caution light. I probably spun out because I got
Outside.
on the apron.
Still there.
So I gotta try not to do that. I wasn't on the apron when I spun, but I probably upset the car coming back up on the track.
Keep low.
Oh, I'm keeping low, son. And when I do a full 188 lap race here in the fall, I almost crashed. But
Stay low.
alright, yeah, handles a lot better on the bottom, like I expected. And like always,
Still there.
big checkup by Chastain. You're leaving too much track open, buddy.
Now in the top 20. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside.
I lifted there.
Still
I
there.
don't know how loose I'm gonna get off to this time.
Still there.
I got really tight. I was off the gas.
Stay low.
Still almost hit Bowman.
Clear outside.
Bowman, no.
Outside. Stay low.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really going anywhere.
Stay low.
Car's just not driving as well as it was at Daytona.
Stay low.
And also,
Keep digging.
oh, I'm in 13th.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside.
Maybe I can make something happen.
3 wide, car outside. Keep low.
Alright. Car held the bottom pretty well there. I was wrapping the inside line. I just gotta keep it planted on the bottom. Kozlowski, you're not gonna be able to get down here. That's good.
Keep low.
Kinda gotta lift enter in turn 3 to stop the car from sliding the tires. Ooh. Yeah, if I get bottom of 3 again, I might wipe out the whole field.
Still there.
It drives better on the bottom, but it still gets really tight.
Outside. Keep low. Keep low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Oh, I'm trying to keep low, spotter. Bottom of 3, and I almost just did it.
Still there.
Here goes Bowman. Gonna go with him. Forget about manufacturer orders. Why?
3 wide.
He had no momentum.
Clear outside.
Hamlin, please don't come down here.
You're in the top 10. Outside.
Yeah, 8th. 6 to go.
Clear.
So glad I got clear.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear.
This is a lot more fun than I originally thought it would be. This in Daytona, I was expecting them to be just
Keep low.
either I'm really slow or the AI are really slow.
Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside. Just 5 more to go. Stay low. You're in 5th. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Still there. Clear.
Alright. If my car gets tight here, it's not too big of a deal, because I'm clear. Here goes Hamlin.
Next car's the
He's
leader.
going to be driving for you, Denny,
Still there.
in, this is 2019,
Outside.
so in like 4 years. Okay, if I get a run here, I'm going for it. No run yet.
Okay, you're in 2nd. Good job.
Get the sneaking suspicion this is going to end just like Daytona. And I think my voice sounds shaky. It's not because I'm nervous or anything. It's because I'm like turning the wheel so hard. It's like I'm like vibrating right now. There we go.
Still there.
Suarez almost got under me. Here comes the leader, buddy. I'm the leader. Now.
Clear outside.
Alright. Clear. Now I just got a block. Looks like the inside, or the outside might have some energy coming. Not enough, not up here yet. My arms are really tired right now. And I'm sweating. Here comes Elliott on the bottom. I'm gonna block that, getting into 3. It's gonna be 2 to go. This is gonna feel like 18 laps. Just these last 2 laps. You're not getting to my inside. No siree. I think he just gave me a bump. I get this sneaking suspicion it's gonna end just like Daytona though. Like an outside lane's gonna come. It's really cool that that can happen. But white flag. 1 to go.
Lap. You the man. Come on, bring it home.
Got tight again. Elliott's trying to make a move. It's cool the AIs do ramp up the intensity when it's the end of the race. Like, unlike the Heat games, I feel like they know it's the end of the race. Outside lane doesn't have enough momentum. Oh, it's not going to be like last time. Unless someone pulls out here. Which, there goes someone. That's Larson. Alright. Woohoo! I win!
You won. You know what? You drove a great race out there.
Oh, I know I did. Alright. I'm gonna make sure I get back first. And then I'm gonna do a burnout. And then I'm gonna end the stream, then I'm gonna go to sleep, and you know. All the usual.
The race is over. Come on in.
For a second there, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do a burnout. I want to get back to the start-finish line.
The race is over. Come on in.
Okay, I can only do a burnout in second gear with this setup.
The race is over. Come on in.
Alright, that's enough. Oh, I win. Woohoo. I'm gonna go back and see if anything interesting at all happened in those last couple laps. I know there was an outside lane starting to form, and Almirola jumped up there. And I thought that was like the winning move. Thought they were gonna get to me. But no. They somehow didn't. I kinda wish they did. That would have made that a lot more fun. If it ended just like Daytona. A lot better for me that it didn't. You can see how much my car is wobbling around. Because the AIs don't have to deal with handling issues. I want to see how Almirola fell back. Well, it looks like it's just NR2K3 outside lane. The outside lane of Talladega is not that good here. That's why I wasn't running it. Larson got a little run, but it was nothing. And then I won. And then we got to the cool down lap. Did anything else happen in that race? I know I almost lost the lead to Daniel Suarez trying to fake side draft. That would have been... Almost would have been better if that happened. Because that would have been the actual dumbest thing anyone's ever done. Losing a lead by side drafting in a game that doesn't have side draft. Alright. Nighty night. Anyone who's here. It says 2 people are watching, so that means someone's watching. It's probably Alex. So nighty night. For our closing clip, you can look at this. Me and the Sunny D car. Probably going to download a more modern Talladega and Daytona for the next stream, which might be in 12 years. Making sure the wheel... I'm always wary about wearing out stuff. I'm always... Like, I'm too careful with stuff sometimes, trying not to wear it out. But alright. Nighty night. Gonna get out of my car. EJ Ethan Dinger with an average speed of 193.965 miles per hour. By 700ths over... Hundredth? Oh my god. By 700ths over Kyle Larson. Woohoo! Everybody pump your fist in the air. If I ever do that, an NR2003 league like I keep saying I'm going to, then I'll definitely stream that if I can. I don't know, it's gonna mess up the connection, but I don't care. And that started lagging pretty bad. Anyways.